My dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for this weekly, Monday to Thursday, starting from the February 9th to the 12th, 2026, and this reading is for the whole collective, for each and every one of us. So I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to this reading and hope you will enjoy it. I hope it will help you know what's happening, what's coming, what's behind the scenes, what you don't see, and everything that you need to empower you for everything in your life, for the power of knowing. My dear viewers, I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you all the best in everything you're doing. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. And I'd like to take this opportunity to wish happy occasions to each and every one of you, whatever you are celebrating, whatever occasion it may be. I wish you the best. I hope you have a glorious day. Happy birthdays to those of you who are celebrating birthdays, happy anniversaries, and so forth. And best wishes to everyone. We'll start with the first message for the collective for this week, Monday to Thursday, and see what it says. Joy and happiness. Joy is so important. It says joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gift within each moment of your life. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. So being happy is going to create the highest levels of different happiness, different joyful moments in your life. So that is absolutely wonderful. We're going to take two more messages. Let's have a look. The truth for everyone. And we've got expansion. This shows a big expansion is coming that's going to end something that's been very difficult and bring a lot of freedom in your life. Something that was restricting you is ending. And this is it's happening now. It started for many of you from December and all the way to February. And you are going to be loving this time of expansion. Some of you, the expansion will come in the summer seasons, especially in the northern hemisphere. It's going to be in the summer seasons. A lot of expansion, a lot of abundance coming your way. The next message for everyone is courage. You are going to need a lot of courage to overcome something that is happening. And this something, it is to do with a big, oh wow, look at that. A big, ginormous change that's happening. This change could be to do with your home, your family. It could be a move to another place. It could be to do with your house. But it is a major one, and it is going to concern the family. And you are going to need all the courage and all the strength to overcome it. And you will. You'll be able to go through it. You are given the strength and the courage to overcome it all and successfully overcome it. Now I'm going to take on two more messages from another deck. Let's have a look what else you need to know. Wow, the sun is going to be coming and shining through after all this change. And there's going to be a lot of healing, a lot of radiance in your life, a lot of success, and someone wonderful entering your life that is going to be quite joyful, bringing you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. Someone like a stranger that's going to change your life dramatically. This person could have fire energy within them. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Have a look at your general reading and you'll know which fire energy. This person is going to regenerate you. That means if you've been stopped in one area of your life, whether it's your relationship, whether it's your business, something has stopped, this person comes and with their energy they regenerate you. And it's amazing that it's fire, because only fire regenerates. So that is incredible. And you know what? It could be a Leo, because the sun is the ruler of Leo. So there could be a very strong Leo in this person. The second message for the collective, wow, we've also got earth energy. And earth gives you flexibility and thrive for every sign, for every element. Earth is vital. Just like fire is for everyone, so is earth. It's incredible. Earth energy, we got Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. You'll get to know who these people are when you have a look at your general reading under your star sign, becomes more specific and more refined. This earth energy is also going to give you financial stability coming with it. You are leaving the past behind. Somebody's leaving the past behind and moving forward. And I feel the past could be connected to someone of water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. So have a look at that and you'll understand. Have a look at your general reading under your sign and everything will be understood. Now what I'm going to do is take 3 messages from the tea leaves and see what you need to know for the collective. Okay, so we got the first one. Not a good one, a shark. Oh my God, and a pig. I'll take one more. And there's the other one. Thank God for the diamond. Otherwise, it was just going to be bad news. All right. The shark is about difficulty. It is about problems, issues. What's the other thing about the shark? Pain. The shark is connected to pain. And sometimes it's not a whale. No, it's a shark. Caution. The shark is about caution. To be very cautious in everything you do. Caution is very important. And with the shark, there can always be a loss. So you've got to be very cautious. Focus on details on every action you take. Be a little bit vigilant, a little bit more cautious. Okay. According to the tea leaf, it says, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So it could be affecting your wealth also. I agree. Okay, that's the shark and the pig. Now the pig is about greed. The pig is also connected to the Chinese year of the pig. Let's not forget that. The shark is also connected to the water family, which is connected to... No, I won't look at it that way because it's not a fish. I mean, I don't see it as a fish, the shark. So I'm not going to say Pisces. So the pig... connected to the Chinese year of the pig, connected to December, but you got to be careful and beware of greed. The pig is about greed, so you got to be very careful. Sometimes the greed can damage your life without you seeing it. It does damage behind the scenes. If you know how many times I've said that to people born in the years of the pig. While I see the damage coming, they don't see it. Because of greed, they're trying to preserve something, but something amazing in their life falls apart due to greed. So you got to be very careful. Anyway, the next one, we've got diamond, which is wonderful because this is all about precious gift, abundance, wealth, and a precious gift. Could be a diamond ring, it could be a commitment, but it is going to be very precious, and there could be a lot of abundance coming, which overrides the shark's attack on your material wealth. Okay, it says you will be receiving or giving a precious gift. Either way, it's a precious gift. Okay, so what I'm going to do is remove these and just try to move these a little bit up here. All right, like that. And then I'll just put these facing this way. Now we're going to move on to the next level. And the next level is this deck here. Let's have a look. 2 messages for everyone for this week, Monday to Thursday. And the first one says, there may be something happening around you which you might not be happy with. There could be some sort of deception, some sort of when somebody puts on a facade, they're not being themselves, something hidden, doing something wrong, something's happening. But also at the same time, it's got 2 meanings. The main meaning for the 7 of Swords is wanting to leave, knowing that there's something wrong, feeling it, your intuition keeps telling you, you want to leave, you're not happy where you are, but sacrificing and staying on for the sake of something, for the sake of others, for the sake of the person you're wanting to leave, for the sake of the environment around you and staying put. But this situation, usually at the end of the day, it does come to an end. Whenever there's a 7 of Swords, some painful truth, and this could be saying, be patient, there is some seed growing behind the scenes. In due time, it's coming and you will be leaving this situation. Sagittarius here, as for fire energy. Remember I said fire energy, Leo, now I see Sagittarius, Temperance. Let's have a look at the next one. And we have the 4 of Swords, which shows absolute rest from a horrific battle. Whether it was internal or external, it's over. A chapter of your life comes to an end, and you do get a lot of money. With the World card, there's a large sum of money that elevates you and ranks you up to high level, your status in society, in the world. It's the World card. But the rest from a major battle, it's over. a big battle comes to an absolute end. And that is wonderful. It could be ending with a water energy, possibly, because we did see that in the... But then it can also be starting because of water energy when I saw that King of Cups. But for many of you, it could be the end of it due to someone with water energy. But it could be preparing you to meet the next chapter, which is someone that brings you stability and earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. All right, we'll leave it at that. And we move on. When I clarify, we'll get to understand things on a higher level. Now, I'm going to take 2 messages from another deck and see what else you need to know. I'll be just cutting once. The truth for the collective, Monday to Thursday this week. And what have we got? Right. Page of Swords. This means there is an air energy. Someone that is air energy, whether it's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, they are searching for the truth. They are in search of the truth. Some of them could be doing spying work to get to the truth. Some of them. I think that those of you who are spying to get the truth is because you might be dealing with someone so difficult that you can't. I can see that. There could be someone very difficult. And it's not easy for you to actually call out or say what you feel or what your intuition is telling you or what your gut feeling and circumstances are telling you. So people end up, to avoid battles and conflict, they end up spying and searching for the truth. All you're doing is gathering up information. And those of you who are not doing it, you need to do it. And I'm not talking about spying. Spying is just one section of this. But it's also about gathering information. Getting information that will put you at ease. Many of you are in search of information to seal some sort of a deal, to know where you stand. In some cases, there could be deception. We're trying to work out who's deceiving you and, keeping tabs on situations. If you have any kind of doubt, you're researching that doubt. So that's what this is. But ultimately, the truth is coming out. That's what happened with this. The truth, because that's what the Page of Swords is all about. It's about the truth. And the Page of Swords is also about an air energy. Someone that's got air energy in them, air energy that you are having issues with. They've got air energy, even if they're water energy, even if their sun sign is water, but they've got air energy very strong in them. And that would explain it, air and water. There's no stability within them. So you don't feel stable within this situation, and you're searching for the truth all the time. Okay. Now we've got feminine energy here, codependence. Your intuition is saying that you truly need nurturing. But there's a part of you that's wounded. Inside you're wounded because of your insecurity about something. You might be dealing with someone that's very difficult. You are codependent. Sometimes you do feel like you are a victim because you can't, that maybe there is an area of your life you can't repair it because you're bound by some restrictions. And that will come to an end very soon. Very soon. And this is the world again. Remember, we saw it in the other deck, and there it is again. So there is a chapter coming to an end. And yes, you are keeping quiet until a new chapter happens. You do know a lot. There is pain, there is wound, but this is the end. It's completing, absolute completion. Then comes a karmic completion. Then comes, of course, after that, fulfillment, achieving all the obstacles, removing them, and having the success you want. So the world, without a doubt, is coming twice in your reading. I should have taken it out. I didn't. And that's why taking them out sometimes at the end is important. Now I'm going to take on 2 messages from another deck to see what else. The first one, we've got starting over. Some of you are starting to save up for something new. Some of you are starting a new life, a new chapter, a new home maybe. Your resources are I feel you've saved enough to start a new chapter or a new passage in your life. Some of you are looking at insurance. Some of you are looking at healthcare. Some of you are prepared for new opportunities. New opportunities are coming and you're searching them also. Maybe that's the gathering information. But also there is situations with your career where there will be a lot of opportunities, and some of you are looking into healthcare and insurance in regard to work. Okay, work factors. So that's that one. And now we need one more for the collective, and we have the cutlery. The cutlery is all about business tools, or needing more money for business tools, living well, doing well, but needing a little bit more money. This could be in relation to careers to do with food related, or businesses to do with food related, being a sole provider, being a sole proprietor, being an owner of your own business. More work is coming, more work is needed, and more work is coming. This is very precise for people who have Cancer in them. Cancer and air. Aquarius, Cancer. Not because of anything, but I just feel like it's a business that needs a little bit of support, more money. Now, the next one is, which part is it? I'm trying to remember. Is it clarification? Yes, time to clarify. Okay, we're going to start with this Page of Swords and see what the Page of Swords is for everyone. Is it someone of air energy like Aquarius, Gemini, Libra? Is it someone searching for the truth and gathering information? Like, which one is it for the majority of the collective? Right. Okay, so it's two things, two factors. One of which is there is a partnership that is at question, and there is information, gathering information to make a decision about a partnership. That's number one. Number two, it is about empowerment and being in control of your life. Some of you will be dealing with a fire energy that might restart everything for you. Like I said before, this is Aries. Some of you are going to be offered a position or offered something that is going to be hard to refuse. So very interesting. Either way, it could be concerning a water energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, that's for sure. And oh my God, look at the third card. I was right. It is concerning a water energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And this was in regard to the Page of Swords. So I was right. It is about water energy and air. Someone that has water energy as a sign, sun sign, and a lot of air energy within them, like Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Or it could be someone born air energy with a lot of water in them. So water and air mixed. That's exactly what I was talking about, the stability. Okay, let's move on to the next level, and let's talk about this deception, this situation where you want to leave but you're not leaving due to so many reasons. There are going to be a lot of rewards coming your way for this, that you've been procrastinating and doing your best and persevering. So much recognition for your hard work, so much applause and so much rewards. A great victory awaits you. A victory and another victory here. A lot of truth is going to be revealed to help you see the truth clearly and know where you stand. And this is going to bring you an epiphany or two, and it's going to help you master your life and your position in life so that you can work with clarity and empowered with the clarity. And that's what's going to give you another victory. So victory after victory. And that is wonderful. Okay, let's put this one over here. Now we're moving on to the next level, which is the Sun. Let's have a look at the Sun. What the Sun is going to give everyone. Wow. It's giving you an amazing opportunity from the midst of so much hidden agendas and lies and what have you. There's someone wonderful who's going to fulfill you emotionally. Someone, remember I said a stranger is changing your life. Someone that is going to give you a lot of fulfillment coming into your life when a situation comes to an end with an air energy. When the truth finally hits and you are empowered to open your eyes and see the truth, because now you're not ready. Your eyes are closed. You're not prepared to see the truth. Ultimately, you will know that you've reached an impasse. Everything you did, every attempt failed, and that's when you leave. And it's right there and then, after leaving or deciding to leave or getting close to seeing the truth, that there is a dead end. It's an impasse. You are going to meet someone so incredible that will fulfill you in every part of your life. Someone really wonderful. I feel like this is the second time I see this card, it shows to me that could be an earth energy. You need earth energy for sure, without a doubt, to give you stability. No matter what sign you are, no matter who you are, you need earth to get stability. And earth is here very strong. You also need fire. You need earth and fire. And fire, we've already seen it. It is fire that's regenerating you. So earth is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Someone that's hardworking, very capable. Let's move on to the next level, which is all about your energy and the fact that you are wounded, the fact that there's codependency, victim, being a victim. Let's have a look at that, the truth about that, the collective. It is true. You've been victimized and you're not happy, and I can understand it. And it is to do with an air energy. There is someone of air energy that is the cause of all of this. Air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I do feel like this could also be happening. I gotta get some water. As I was saying, my dear viewers, there is an air energy here concerned. You are dealing with someone that has air energy in them. They could even be earth with air. They could be water with air. And air energy are Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And what's happening here, it looks like to me that emotionally you're very unstable, unhappy, and really you are in a very harsh place because you're not happy, but there's something holding you back, as though you don't have the power to go. Your hands are tight, but you're not happy. Emotionally you're unstable, and that's why emotionally you are going to be rewarded. A great opportunity is coming after this ending with an air energy that you are seeing clearly. Maybe slowly this air energy is going to be the cause of you seeing things clearly, although it says that there is an air energy all over the place. Air energy, all the swords are air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And there is some information or news that's going to become available to you, especially with all the gathering. Another air energy here, page of, you know how this is the king of swords, this is the page of swords. And gathering information, this gathering information, this, whether it's spying or gathering, whichever it is, it's going to bring you some information that's going to finally maybe release that blindfold, and you'll get to see the truth. And it's the truth that's releasing you. It's the truth that's giving you the ability to see things well and move forward. And the sun will be shining when that happens. So remember that. Now let's move on to, this was all in regard to you feeling the victim, being unhappy, emotionally unstable, feeling victimized, but codependent on a situation. You are codependent. That's why you're not strong enough to leave. Maybe because you don't have the resources, or maybe you don't have the power, the strength, or you don't have a backup. And that's why I feel like the backup is going to be an earth energy, very strong earth energy, and fire. That is going to be. And look at your general reading for your sign, and you'll see what I'm talking about here will be showing in your star sign general reading. Remember that. If it's a financial matter, have a look at if it's a work situation, have a look at your money reading. If it's general, you want to know where it's at, maybe it's happening in your relationships, in your partnerships, or business, or work, then have a look at your general reading. Anyway, let's move on now to the next level. Everything is changing. This entrapment that you're in, you're being released, because the Four of Swords is about end of a battle, whether it's external or internal. It's going to come to an end, and you are resting. And you are freed. Yes, you will grieve the loss of the person, 100%. You will grieve for them, because you were used to them. Maybe you didn't want it to be the way it did turn out, but you had no choice. It wasn't in your hands. It had to come to an end. And you're finally free. Freedom from all cares and worries. That's what's coming, and that's why you're resting. Some of you are going to be relocating at that time also. Now let's have a look at the King of Pentacles. And what is the energy of the King of Pentacles, which is someone of earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And it is about stability and financial freedom. Let's have a look. It is connected to the fire. Remember I said fire and earth, and this card had come up before when I said fire and I showed it to you. It's fire and earth that's going to regenerate you, and perhaps even be the cause of many of your wishes being granted. This is the wish fulfillment card, and it looks like a lot of your wishes are going to be fulfilled, especially when you meet someone of fire energy. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo with earth. We have to not disregard this, because this is very important. This is very important. Earth, fire energy is going to be the one that's going to regenerate you. Earth, fire is going to be the one. 3 times I saw this. Someone new, someone that will offer you ground, to give you groundness, foundation, and they're gonna give you also stability, because with earth comes stability, and fire is just someone that's gonna regenerate you and start you over again. And you've got the golden egg, which is all about starting over, because where you're at, you're not happy. You're certainly not happy. And those of you who are happy, and you're going to say, no, but we're happy, that means you are not seeing the truth yet. But soon the truth is going to reveal itself to you. Okay, so we'll leave it at that now. We know the battle is going to be over. A fire energy is going to be the cause of it, and a lot of excitement is happening. The most important factor, what I would like to talk about, is the sun. And I'll just put this, your dreams and wishes coming true, and freedom. Your freedom is very important at this point in time. And the news that's coming, that's going to release you, where it is, here it is, the news that's coming. This is what's important. And that's why you're able to start over. There's starting over, there's freedom, and there's news that's going to release you. All of this is supporting your next move, your next chapter, all of this. And in this new chapter, there's a great new beginning that brings you a lot of stability, a lot of happiness, regenerates you with the fire energy, and the earth gives you the stability, the freedom from being codependent, from being alone. This is someone wonderful that's going to free you. And when is this all happening? When the information or the news that you're gathering or looking for comes to you, that truth, with this one here. With the Knight of Swords comes very quickly, very soon. You are going to receive this information. And this truth, you won't be able to close your eyes to, because it's going to be there in front of you. And it won't be able, nobody can explain it and say, oh, but because of this or because of that. It's all going to be self-explanatory, and you'll know where you stand. That's when you'll see the clarity. Then you'll know that you were persevering. Everything happens for a reason. Timing, divine timing is everything. Maybe the person that's coming to regenerate you and start you over isn't ready yet, you know. Maybe they're not ready. Maybe the situation that you're destined for, it's not ready yet. So everything has its own reason. But now we understand what's going on. Let's take on a few more messages from another deck. We're going to take 2 messages from this one here for everyone. It says it's going to be worth waiting for. Whatever you're doing, like I said, divine timing. Why I said divine timing, and there it is. This is divine timing, bringing you a soulmate. It says here, divine timing is at work in your love life. So many of you, this is a relationship problem for the majority. And it's going to be worth waiting for all this time that you've been waiting and persevering and putting up and feeling like, you know, it's going to get better, giving hope and not giving up hope on someone. It's going to get better. It's all going to be rewarded. And it's going to be, when you meet this person, you are going to know that it was divinely chosen for you. It is someone divinely chosen, and it was all worth waiting for. That is incredible. Now let's have a look at the second message. That works well with everything we've seen here. Right, then it's going to start flirting. And there is something about flirting. It says extend your lightheartedness energy to others. This could have 2 meanings. First, you could start flirting with someone. Second, it means that there is someone flirting in your life and you're seeing it. And you're putting up with it until you see the depth of it. Then you won't be able to put up anymore. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Let's see messages from the heart, your heart, somebody else's heart. What else is there? The truth. Okay, we got 1. It's for the collective, so I'm going to take 3. I said 3, not so much. Wait a minute. Oh my God, 4. Okay. Since it's for the collective, I'll take that extra. Okay, let's have a look. It says, I see you in my dreams. That usually happens with a soulmate. When they start seeing in a dream. Or this could be someone that's separated and they're seeing someone in their dream. Seeing you in my dream. What is this? I am focused on healing myself. Focused on healing myself. This is someone not ready yet to start anything. It's good if the time is not now. It's preparing you for the time that's coming. There is a precious gift to remember that. I want to talk to you, but I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Somebody wants to talk to you, but they don't know what to say. And then the final one says, I am focused on my career and finances. Someone busy making money. But you know what? I want to say something with the diamond here, very important. the diamond and the golden egg, both together. The golden egg does represent something precious also, a precious beginning. And the sun, this shows to me that something precious is entering your life. There's going to be a precious gift from the heavens to you, whether it's going to be a person, someone incredible that you are going to be on a high level with, or it's going to be a greatest gift of wealth, which will give you the power and the glory to be able to move and close a chapter. Maybe you were not able to move, maybe you didn't have enough funds to move, but there is relocation for many of you. After an ending, there is a relocation. And I feel like this precious gift is going to be, for many of you, a start over, a decision making regarding a partnership that's no longer working, and starting over with something new perhaps, and with a new business, a new idea. There could be business here also, a business doing well, or maybe finding a means to make the business work. There is a precious gift that's going to seal the deal and give you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. So this is very important. And don't forget, the beginning of your reading is about joy, happiness, and it could be a great start over, and joy is there for you to enjoy. And the sun is going to bring you a lot of success and a lot of radiance in your life, and someone very special. And the dolphin is pure luck on top of joy. So there's going to be luck and joy coming into your life. So my dear viewers, that was pretty good. Yes, there is the shark. Yes, there is caution. But in everything in life, caution is there. The fact is what happens afterwards and how you are taken care of. That is the most important factor. Now I'm going to take 2 more messages from the Chinese cookies to see what else is there for the collective. Oh, that's great. Here we go. Oh, yes, 1 and 2. All right. Let's have a look. Glasses on for this one. Right. It says persevere. Perseverance is needed. A little bit of patience. And it says, I'll just put it here for you to read also. It says, you may feel like you're getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead. Don't give up. So things are happening behind the scenes to get you to the next level. Don't give up and be patient. And the second one says commitment. This is very interesting. It says a commitment is indicated around love or business. Some of you it's going to be love. Some of you it's going to be business. We've got business here. We had love before over here with the partners, the lovers. So there is that. And there is also the one that's coming. This one here, that's going to be like a soulmate connection. Don't forget this one. So a commitment is indicated around love for some or business for others. It will make you feel much better. It's going to heal you from this feeling that you were overwhelmed with. All of that is coming for you. And that's the end of your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. My dear viewers, this was wonderful to get more refined elaboration, to see what the precious gift is, who the fire and the earth energy are. Go into your general reading under your sign, find out if it's to do with business, money, career, then go to your money reading, your finance reading, and have a look at everything. I call it money reading. It's all about your finances, work, and career, and find out who the fire and earth energy are. And you'll know which ones. Is it Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn in the earth? Is it Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries? Which one is it? We had the Aries here. We had the Leo here. So, and we had the Sagittarius and Temperance when we asked the question. I didn't take it out. Hope you enjoyed the reading. Do give me a thumbs up. I wish you abundance of blessings. Please continue your support by watching 1 or 2 extra videos per week in support of my health. I wish you a lot of love and light, a lot of peace. Namaste.